finally got a chance to check out Headhunter, and if you remember from the trailer reaction, I was intrigued on several different levels. So let's see how it played out. I gotta let everybody know up front, it's gonna be a spoiler-filled review, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, go check it out. Here, so just to make sure we're on the same page, wow, what a simplistic and yet brilliant idea. There is a guy in ostensibly some sort of medieval time, and he basically hunts the monsters of the lore, trolls, goblins, you know, witches, everything else, tied up all in the fact that one of them killed his daughter. And then he finally gets a chance to go after that one, and hilarity ensues. Alright, I start off with likes, and there is a lot to love. So bear with me on this real quick. So, we know that this film cost $30,000 to make. We don't know that from watching it. This, on every basis, was absolutely top shelf. Cinematography, acting, sound, directing, story, all of it. This destroyed. Okay, real quick, I'm on a bunch of film fest committees, and not a bunch, but a couple. And one of the things some of the other fellow film fest people say to me is, well, you know, you got to be lenient, man, because they don't have any money, you know. No. This movie proves you don't. You don't have to have money to make something amazing. Now, additionally, on top of that, I would put this into sort of the category of the slow burn, which I like. A lot of people don't. That's fine. But with the slow burn, the only thing that the main problem, is you have to have payoff, and man, does this ever have payoff. Yeah, this is absolute minimalistic filmmaking at its best. I mean, so with that budget, knowing that as the film's unfolding, he hunts monsters, I'm thinking I'm not going to get to see a monster fight. That's just not practical. And they do it off screen. That's great. That's cool. I get to use my imagination. However, at the end, when he actually fights the monster head, for lack of a better word, you get to see the fight. And again, a testimony to just how well thought out and planned out this was. The filmmakers said, look, we don't have the budget for some, you know, CGI fest or even probably an amazing practical effect monster in broad daylight with it. So we'll put it in a slightly backlit cave, one or two close-ups where I'm sure a lot of money was spent, but otherwise it doesn't have to look that well. Up close, but in that light and that distance, oh, it looks so good. Yes, so I just cannot say enough about how well-crafted, written and acted and shot this film was, how entertaining it was, and how much of a good payoff for a slow burn it is. Alright, it is dislikes time, and I'll be upfront and honest, I really don't have any, I could not find any fault with this movie. Obviously, if you don't like slow burns, that's going to be on your plate as an issue. It's not on mine, though. Alright, it is Pinhead time, and I gotta tell you, you know, obviously amazing on every level. The 5 Pinhead is really, I mean, there's like 1 or 2 of those a year. And as spectacular as this is, I just don't want to go quite to the 5 yet, because there might be something else. Nonetheless, this is definitely going to get me 4.5 Pinheads. Alright, I expect what you think is really going to be determined by if you're a slow burn fan or not. If you're not, I imagine you probably didn't even get through the entire film, let's be honest. If you are, join me and let me know what you thought, regardless of budget. Really, like I said, just take that off the table. Just pretend you didn't even hear that. Just speak to the film as it stands on its own.